I'm back, guys. I'm back. I had more time than I realized, so I'm back again um, with another video. Y'all thought I just left you, huh? Psych. I'm back. I'm back. Hey, Miss Handy May, how's it going? Um, how's it going? Good to see you. I'm back. I'm back. I had more time than I realized, and so we're back again. We're back again. Y'all, I have been going video crazy, but again, this week I will probably be out, so you guys will have an opportunity to binge watch and catch up on all the videos that you didn't get to watch because I'll probably be out for a little while this week. But hopefully you guys are liking the uploads. Are you guys liking the uploads and stuff? I'm trying to tide y'all over. I'm trying to tide y'all over as I am prepping you guys to be without me for a little bit. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. And yeah, let me see. I'm trying to get you guys on here live. Yes, the audiobook. That's one of my favorite audiobooks. I have been listening to that one about 3 years now. And when I tell you it's very, very revolutionary, it's very revolutionary. So, but this video is, what is this video? This video is a little bit more in line with what I talk about on my channel oftentimes because the whole, like I just said in this last video, the whole level up culture, the whole, I don't even know how I got sucked into all of this. Like, I was dating just to be dating, had no clue what any of this stuff even was, had no clue that that there were terms for the stuff that I just naturally did. No clue, didn't know it was a thing, didn't know any of this was new age thinking, none of that. Most of the things that I tell you guys about on this channel, I have been practicing and knowing and doing for forever, you know? And so I really never thought of hypergamy as a thing that you have to aspire to. I just thought that was the natural order of things. So when all of this level up culture and, oh, I got to do everything to get a rich man, when all this stuff started coming about, I was like, wait a minute. I try to be sucked into this because I don't really believe that I'm a gold digger. I don't really believe that, everybody's gonna have a wealthy man. It's just not something that is naturally going to happen, in my opinion. So, but when you get into groups and things like that, you see the opinions and the feelings and the thoughts of other women, and you're like, well, I am like, what in the heck? So many people are willing to sacrifice so much of themselves just for money. And so that is what we are going to talk about in this video. What will you do for money? What will you do for the sake of security? Secure the bag. I'm a security bag. I'm a security bag, and all of that. It's a culture at this point. So much of Instagram and social media is all about Balenciagas and the biggest cars and the fastest cars and the finest man and the shapeliest women and, look, and all of this. But what comes with that, right? What are people really doing to secure the bag? What really comes with a bag that's secured? Is the bag secured? A lot of times when you get into relationships with men who are wealthy, there's a whole lot more that comes with wealth and the sharing of wealth than a lot of you may realize. You have to be in pristine shape. You have to be the top of the heap. If I am someone who has a substantial amount of money, I don't want to share it with anyone, first of all, because I worked for it. Then, if I do have to share it with someone by way of recreating myself with her and having children, or by way of, okay, I need to keep this woman near me, so I'm going to have to give her some money. Why would I go to the very bottom of the barrel to do that? To give my money away? Just here you go. I know you didn't go to this job with me and make this money, so here's the money that I've made and I'm going to give it to you. What would make me do that? You have to be a very, very, I won't say stupid, but you have to be a very discontent man to do something like that. Something probably is going to be mentally off if you just give large sums of money to random people. But you really think about it logically. What is going to make an extremely wealthy man, right, or a masochist? Yeah, what is going to make an extremely wealthy man give me his money or want to share it with me if I am not at the top of the heap, right? So what does it take to be at the top of the heap? Because like we have seen and known and learned, not every woman will be chosen. Not every wealthy man wants a woman who, not every wealthy man wants a woman who is, has baggage. So if you have children or you have a few extra pounds or you have some physical, things that aren't up to par, what if you don't get chosen? Then what? So you've gotten into this idea of, I want a wealthy man, I'm going to wait. But not every bag is worth securing. You may wait for a wealthy man, but what if your bag comes at the price of beatings? What if it comes at the price of an extremely alcoholic man who isn't really there because he's always smashed and hammered? Some people would say, I don't care. I'll just get a life insurance policy on him and make sure that I get the money. That's good thinking. I agree. If you're with an alcoholic man who has a substantial amount of money, yes, get a life insurance policy. But is that worth headache to you? Some people may say, yes, it is worth a headache to me. Some people say, I'll do anything for the money. But I say, not every bag is worth securing. Don't forget to like the video, guys, when you come in, please. Not every bag is worth securing. Sorry. Especially, and I will tell you guys some of this because sometimes having been in a position where some of you are and then elevated to different heights, you see things differently. So if you come from a position where you are not necessarily making a whole lot of money to making a substantial living for yourself, things look different. When I first got into the whole level up culture, people was like, I'm getting $100. I'm gonna get $100 from him. I'm trying to get an iPhone. At this time, I think probably iPhone 7s or 6s were out. And I'm like, you are dealing with a man that's a drug dealer just out of jail for a freaking iPhone? Like, some girl in one of the groups was entertaining a man in jail because he promised her he was gonna get her an iPhone. And I'm like, an iPhone? And he's in jail. Like, why is this even a thing? How do people in jail have the ability to have meaningful relationships with normal people? Oh, thank you. Oh, I can't pronounce your name. Miss B, thank you for that donation. But seriously, what is the price of your bag? I did this video. How much do you cost? What is the price of your bag? Mine is kind of high. Mine is kind of high because I feel like I'm worth more. If you feel like you're worth more, you're going to attract more to you. But I would much rather be with someone who has a little money and gives me most of it than someone who has a whole lot of money and doesn't give me any of it. Don't you know that a lot of wealthy people are stingy? And that's how they got wealthy. They don't share their money. So why would you be with somebody who has $8 million but only gives you an allowance of $100 a week? Why would you be with somebody who has $8 million but is going to sleep with all these women and have all these outside children? And then you have to share your bag anyway. Why would you be with someone who, okay, you're supposed to be married, but you never see him? Why would you want to be with somebody who treats you like lower than the maids that you have? Yeah, you may have maids and Balenciaga and all this other wonderful Hermes bags and all that, but is it worth mistreatment? You know, and I know that as women, we are emotional creatures, and we're ruled by our, some women are ruled by their emotions. And being a gold digger is really, 111 of us in here, hey. Being a gold digger, it's really hard to be an emotional person because you may have to deal with somebody who's stinky. You may have to deal with somebody who's old or someone who is not attractive or someone who's a little mean. You know, sometimes you do have to deal with those circumstances, but is it worth it? Is it worth it? Because there are a lot of ladies who are claiming to be gold diggers and not really digging for a whole lot anyway, you know? So I say not every bag is worth securing. Somebody requested this video, and I do not know who, I don't remember her name, but she requested this video because we were talking about it on another video, how, you know, some women will date men who are older or as old as their own fathers, and you know, it's whatever, I'm getting the money, you know, or date men who are like way older than their dad, like in their 80s and 90s, just to get a bag. But I say that you should have some sort of standards. You should have some sort of standards. You should be what's your giving point? Do you continue to be with somebody who's mistreating you just for money? Or do you say, well, maybe there's something else better out there for me? Because at the end of the day, you are creating your own life. And yes, you may get money, but what are you going to do with the money when you do get it? Are you a financially sound person? So say if somebody gives you like, you know, $50,000 and you blow it, was that bag and that poor treatment and those STDs and outside babies and all that stuff, was that worth it for you to get the bag? Really? So I'm asking you guys, what is the cost of your bag? Like, what are you willing to do to get to the bag? Some people ain't even willing to go buy a lipstick and put on red lipstick because they're like, I'm just not comfortable. Some people won't buy a red lipstick to secure a good bag, but they will endure maltreatment and somebody cussing you out and somebody, you know, sleeping with your best friend and making you do threesomes and all this freaking nasty stuff and taking you all these places and having all this crazy wild trampoline stuff. And all you're getting is some money. Yes, money is good. Yes, money is an energy, but I don't know. I would, and I dare say in this hypergamous community that I've somehow been slammed to the middle of, I dare say that I'm not willing to do any and everything for some money. Because a lot of people think, oh, I want $1 million. But you can literally spend $1 million in like 2 weeks. $1 million is not a lot of money. 20 million, you could blow through that money so fast. Look at all these rappers and stripper girls turned rappers and stuff. Look at them, you know. They're blowing through money quickly, very quickly. And for what? You know, yeah, they got money, but now look at them, you know. Oh, there's Miss Lisa Ann. She's the one that requested this. Hey, she requested this. Not every bag needs securing. So men pay attention to how women spend money. Yeah, true. Your friend is going to say he has a job. Like, am I with him for his job? He is no good. All the men I took serious had a job. That's a given. Just because someone has money doesn't mean they want to part with it. Very true. Very true. Mickey, do I want to be physically attracted to my husband to be? No. Even though I am, I do not. I feel like when a woman gets, this is a very good question. Very, very good question. When a woman gets physically attracted or attached to a man, we have feelings that are very, very strong and very, very different than men do. We have oxytocin, you know, when you become physically bonded to a person, and it causes you to believe the best in them, want to go out of your way for them, and do things for them that you naturally or normally would not do, just because of this chemical release that is happening in your body that you have zero control over. So do I want to be physically attracted to him? No. I would like to be physically attracted to someone, but it doesn't necessarily have to be him. It doesn't have to be him at all. So yeah, I cut off a wealthy guy because he wanted to go to a swingers club. Plus he had a negative vibe. And as a Christian, girl, let me ask you something, Miss Rosalina. This is just sidebar. As a Christian, why do you watch me? Wouldn't you think I'm going to hell and evil? For real. No shade to Christians. I love y'all. Bless you. Hallelujah. Shanda. But wouldn't you feel like you're going to hell just by watching me? I'm just saying. You won't go to a stripper. Why not? Say why not though. You won't go to a strip club. A swingers club, but you'll watch and listen to things like this. But the Bible also preaches that a man provides. So how are you a Christian if you don't believe in hell? So you just take pieces of the Bible then. You just take little tinctures of the Bible. Very interesting. Wow. Sidebar, I just felt like I would ask that question since we're here. But somebody said selective. I don't know. I'm not questioning anybody. Please don't take that as me questioning anyone's religious, beliefs or anything. But I just find it really interesting that you can be a Christian and know that I totally am not into that. But hey, okay. Whatever works for you. I don't feel like I'm going to hell when I'm watching you. I feel like I'm getting some wisdom. I'm not a Christian, but I do believe in God. Right, gold digger Christian. Right. Do I encourage surgical procedures? Me? Do I encourage surgical procedures? I think we should all walk around here looking like refrigerators. I think we should all walk around just as square shaped as we can be. SpongeBobettes. I think we should all have, let me stop. Yes, I do. Yes, I do encourage surgical procedures. I am only a very few weeks away from my next round of surgical procedures, and I will probably have as many surgical procedures as is allowed for me as one human being, because though I feel like aging is a very natural process, I don't feel like I should have to succumb to the woes of the aging process. And so I am getting ahead of it and I'm staying on top of it. Believe me. So, yes. You said, Miss Beautiful Rose said one of her eyelids is uneven and you want more symmetry on your face. Do it. Korea. Y'all remember our discussion about Korea? When it's time for Pastor's neck, we're going to say Korea. And Pastor's going to get on that. There you go. When I speak to men, you wanted my view on this topic because a deadbeat was trying to date me, but doesn't even take care of his 5 kids, so I'll let that bag slide. Okay, so Miss Lisa Ann. See what I mean? See what I mean, guys? Miss Lisa Ann believes that a man with 5 children has a bag. First of all, baby, he doesn't even have a bag. 5 children, he doesn't have probably any money. Probably has 35 cents after it's all said and done. And you asked a question, which was a very good question, and it prompted this video. So it was a very good question, but he doesn't even have money to give you. There's no way. I don't care if he is a restaurant owner. He can own a chain of McDonald's. If he doesn't own a chain of McDonald's or something very substantial like that, then he doesn't really have money to give you. Thanks for being honest in the FB group with the woman in the red dress. Oh, Janelle. You know, this is one thing, guys. This is one thing. Everybody, this is a sidebar, but this does tie into every bag does not need to be secured. Like I was saying, only the cream of the crop, the top of the heap will get chosen. You need to, if you are trying to get and I'm not trying to teach you how to be a pick-me and telling you to be chosen, but I'm just saying they have their pick. So let's just go here. If you don't know your body type, please don't wear form fit. If you are not a for real hourglass, from the front, hourglass is determined from what you are shaped like in the front. You can't be an hourglass with your stomach hanging out and your butt hanging out. The hourglass is breast, waist, hips. Just saying. If you're not that, don't wear stuff that's form fitting. Just while we're here, stop. You cannot wear just a straight up and down dress because you don't have nothing to put in it. Let's learn our body types and let's dress accordingly. Miss Ronisha would like to know, what else should I call myself if I believe that Mickey says and don't believe in hell, but I believe there's a God or universal power? Oh, girl, I don't know. I can't. Wrong channel, baby. I can't tell you what to call yourself. I don't know. Would I ever get surgery on my face, though? That's what I'm scared of. Heck yeah. If I started looking like Jasmine Guy, yeah. If I started looking like Jasmine Guy, I would definitely. We've had this discussion, but yes, I would definitely get plastic surgery. I don't think Christians should watch your videos. I like your wisdom. I shouldn't look down on you because you're not a Christian. No, I want everybody to watch my videos. I think my videos are all inclusive, but lots of Christians are not all inclusive. So I was just surprised to see that there are Christians who really watch my videos and aren't afraid, because I cuss a little bit. And I, say some stuff that's uncouth. Just saying. I know when I was a Christian, I would have thought I was going to hell if I watched this channel. Oh, I was a very devout Christian. But would I marry a businessman with 2 children, teenagers, as his second wife? No, I would not. How do I get a consultation? I know I'm pretty, but I need advice on what is off. I'm having trouble dating. You can send me a DM on Facebook or Instagram, and I can help you set up a consultation, or they can help you set up a consultation. It will not be me. Please don't put your whole life story. Do I know more about Retin A? I don't know more about it, but I do use it. I do use it for anti-aging, yes. Jasmine Guy was a showstopper. Indeed, she was. Us with no curves, A-line dresses. If you don't have curves, you should look up color blocking. Look up color blocking on Pinterest, and that will change your life, baby. You need to appear to have curves even if you don't have curves. Just saying. It's the Christians that aren't getting the results they want in the church that watch this channel. Do and watch what works for you. I agree. Mickey, I've been around Christian faith for a long time and I have no issues with your message or think that it's unchristian-like or whatever. I definitely don't think you're going to hell. I don't either. Thank you. Thank you. Do I believe in collagen? Sorry. Collagen and biotin for skin and aging. I believe in collagen. I mean, it's not really, I don't think that's a belief necessarily. But yeah, I do use collagen. Yes, I do. Oh, Lord, how did we go into all of this, y'all? I was just asking Rosalina one time about that. And Rosalina, okay, we over that, baby. Can you tell us a time? Ooh, a time that I passed up the bag. Yes, Miss Elise Ann. So I had a very similar situation where there was a very, very extremely wealthy man who did not tell me about some of his extracurricular activities that he'd like to be involved in. And so he, did the usual, sent some clothing to my P.O. box and was like, hey, I sent you a package, go pick it up, and it was some lingerie. And I'm like, oh, Lord, what is this, And I was like, well, I can go with you, but I don't think I want to go anywhere that, is going to require me to wear this. So I went and I just had on a regular dress. It was nice, but it wasn't no, half naked stuff. And so then we went to this secret little place that had a bunch of people doing extra stuff to each other, and everybody was all, and there was some illegal activity going on. I can't really talk about it because of the YouTube gods, but there was illegal activities going on, a bunch of stuff going on. And yes, Miss Ranisha, it was, but we're not saying that word, so I'm gonna have to delete your comment. But yes, it was that. And I was like, oh, no, we're not doing that. I'm not doing that. And so he was all like, what do you mean? I've been giving you all this money and I blah, 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 and da, 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 da. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that, and he was very upset. Couldn't believe that, he had given me such a substantial amount of money and I wasn't willing to, give to him as he was giving to me. And I was like, well, sorry. So yeah, I've passed up on several bags. But again, here's the thing. Like I said, every bag does not need to be securing. When you are able to come from a place of not needing it, it will come to you. If you're trying to be a gold digger because, oh God, it's already the 8th or 9th or whatever, and you haven't paid your rent, you don't need to be a gold digger because you're going to be desperate and you're never even going to get the money that you're needing. But if you already have money yourself, even if it's from some other man, say there's another guy that gave you $5,000 this month or something, you won't necessarily, gave you a substantial amount. You won't be coming from, oh my God, I'm trying to get the bag, because you won't care and you won't need it. You'll be like, okay, I already have money, so I don't have to put up with, you talking crazy to me or ignoring me or hurting me or whatever. And again, there are so many people who will say you need to take your emotions out of it. You need not to be emotional. You need to think logical. But my emotions have definitely kept me under control, helped me out of certain situations where well, maybe that was more my intuition than my emotion. But my intuition has definitely helped me to gauge certain situations and things like that. So I don't, I just don't accept every bag that comes my way, and I refuse. I will not just because he got money. I'm gonna put up with all kind of craziness and no, no, no. I don't like people who engage in illegal stuff. I will not, because I'm not finna go to jail for nobody. If the police come up in here, I'm telling, telling everything. I'm snitching like a mug. So, yeah, that is just not for me at all. What do I recommend for a woman with an hourglass and a curvy butt? I recommend that you wear things that are flattering to you, for sure. Things that are tighter fitting rather than loose, because if you wear loose clothing, you'll seem fat, you know, honestly. I did a whole video in one of the I think it was the gold digging group, because they were saying, you know, girls with big butts are just sluts, and they just dress, you know, oh my God, the way they're dressing is just slutty. And I'm like, you can't help it if you have curves. If I have curves, something that I wear is going to look totally different than somebody who doesn't have any curves at all. So I did a whole video on that. That was crazy. They was coming for the curvy girls. Yeah. Do I wear a waist trainer? Not every day. I do have a waist trainer and I have a faja. I haven't worn them recently because I'm about to have to wear all that crap all over again for the next 6 months. So I haven't been in it lately, but I do. And I have. Do I mind if I recommend a video from another YouTuber on finding out your body type? I don't want to step on your toes. Thank you for asking. And sure, you can recommend that video. That would be helpful. What do I think about men following and liking pictures? I bring it up and he laughs and tells me you're dramatic. So you are, because why does it matter? See, this is another thing. I guess I am getting older. Though I'm 25, I'm a little wise for 25. And there are so many women who have been sucked into this secure the bag, level up culture, that you guys really believe this is the real world. Like, don't you know that the internet is not the real world? He's looking and liking a bot. This girl could have photoshopped her whole entire body. You know that, right? You can transpose your body to a picture that somebody else is in and make it look exactly like you're there. And you're not even there. So the internet, baby, Miss Bianca, is not real. It's not a real life thing. All he's doing is looking at stuff and liking pictures. So what? If it bothers you so much, what you should do is leave him and go somewhere where somebody likes you in real life and can get and do something with that liking. Because all he's doing is just pushing a picture of a bot and something that was fed to him by the internet gods. And you're wrapped up in the fact that, oh my God, he liked her picture. He made a comment and he followed this pretty girl. That's fine. He can be following girls on Instagram. I'm going to be out so the boys can follow me in real life. I don't care about what he do on the internet. I wouldn't even be, he needs to be worried about what you're doing. Why isn't he worried? Help me, patience, help me. Why is he not worried about what you're doing? Just saying. Just saying. Mickey, do I recommend marrying a wealthy man divorced with 3 children? He's in his 40s. It depends on how old the children are, and it also depends on how old they are, but also if the wife, how long he's been divorced, or is he even really divorced. I would recommend, if that's something you're concerned about, I would recommend looking into the public records for something like that. Just simply because I don't feel like that should be, you know, I don't like being involved in situations where it can get sticky, basically. Uh, you're welcome, Miss Is. Yay! I love outwitting the devil. I really hope you guys are liking these uploads that I'm putting to the channel. No, it's not me talking live, but they are videos that have really helped me, because here's my thing. I really want to be helpful, okay? Because I had some people help me along the way, and so I want to pay it forward. And I see like the energy sometimes on some of these videos is very draining. It's very disheartening. And I can understand why the world is just run amok, because there are people who literally have no self-esteem. And it's like, how do you not care about yourself? How do you not have any sort of self-worth? So I feel like with me sharing things that have helped me and things that maybe you can't receive it from me, maybe another avenue. So I'm just doing, you know, what I can, what I know how to do to help facilitate you guys on your journey as well. Because, and I posted on the community page and the church announcements, 60%, almost all, I mean, a majority of African American homes are led financially by the women. It's just insane. We have to do better. We have to do better. We can continue to blame the black man for not saving us and not helping us, but what happened to saving yourself? Good Lord. I mean, if you see ain't nobody there to save you, you the fool if you sit there and keep kicking and don't try to save yourself. Eventually, you're going to have to do something and save yourself if no one is there. If no one is there to save you, eventually you have to save yourself, for sure. Yeah. So this is my little contribution. Yeah. But so what bags do you guys feel like are not worth securing? Or do you? Because a lot of you guys I've seen on other channels. So don't get up here and try to lie. Most of y'all on here have said something like, well, I don't care as long as he give me my money. I don't care as long as he give me my money. You know, I do. Forget that. I really, really do. But again, I'm emotional and high strung, so who am I, you know? Let me see. What's the biggest showing of low self-esteem I've seen on the internet? Good Lord, that's hard. That's hard because I've seen a lot. That's a difficult question. Most posts and things are very, very low vibrational. I mean, a lot of the stuff I see on my timeline is like, why would you even, you know? But so that's a hard question. I can't say the most, but I've seen a few. Getting beat and stomped out plus your wig snatched for rent money. Oh God. Any bag associated with drug or alcohol addiction is obviously not worth it. It's not obvious. Not obvious, Miss Coffin, because there are a lot of women who would gladly take that on. I have seen a woman in one of the Facebook groups suggest that women go to Alcoholics Anonymous and Drug Addicts Anonymous to pick up a sugar daddy. I have seen that in one of the groups I'm in, and I'm like, what the heck? And she was dead serious, like 100% serious. So Yeah. A man with children is a bag not worth securing, and any drug dealers. Miss NN says a man with children is not worth being with. Okay. Good luck with that, especially since you became 1 day older today. The older you get, the more ridiculous you will find that statement to be, baby. But good luck with that. You don't want a man with kids. Well, better go to high school and get you one then, because they out here getting it. You said that you have more emotional, verbal control, etc. with your boyfriends because he is the one providing the money. Yes, I do. I do. But I'm in control because I do have control of my emotions. Since I control my emotions, I'm able to control the bag. When I was high strung and way, way emotional, I wasn't getting no money. If I'm just keeping it real, I was not. I was broke. When I was, please be with me, be with me, be with me. I was super broke. But as I started to learn the game a little more, I realized that you can be emotional and not make it known that you are emotional. Those are two different things. So I am still very emotional, but I don't necessarily show it. On a platform like this, I may be emotional because I just wish, sometimes I want more for some people than they want for themselves, and which is kind of disheartening, but you know. It's crazy how, don't forget to like the video, guys. 248 people, and there's like 5 people in the comments. If y'all don't talk, I'm finna go. You don't watch these videos to attract any men or be hypergamous. I am the only one. Am I the only one? I just want to be my best self. Yeah, you are probably the only one who doesn't want a man with money, especially on my channel. I agree, Miss Helena. What did you say, Miss BT? You said I'm not answering your questions. I probably didn't see it. What did you say? And there are no black providers who date black women, and a lot of white guys want to be in secret. That's a lie. Ooh, here we go. Nam Yoho Renge Kyo. Nam Yoho Renge Kyo. Nam Yoho Renge Kyo. Nam Yoho Renge Kyo. It's not about black and black. I don't know how many times y'all are going to say that. Black men don't provide for black women. They only want white girls. Says the one with no profile picture. Oh, thank you, Kiki or Kel. How do you be less emotional? I'm going to pin that video here. I actually have a video by the same title, How to Control Your Emotions. So yes, I've done that video. So this is my question to you, Miss Bahia. You have a man. He's not wealthy, but you're open to a sugar daddy. Why? I don't know. Maybe some people just want multiple men. I'm not a person who wants multiple men, but I know that in order to control my emotions, I need multiple men because I will probably go ballistic on just one. I'm too much for one man to handle. I figured this out. It's fine. So that's why I date multiple men. But why would you say, I have a man, he's not wealthy, and I want a sugar daddy too? Why be with the guy who's not wealthy? I feel like that's a good question. How do you make a man scared to lose you? I'm young. I need tips to feel like I'm being walked all over. I feel like I'm being walked all over. I know you girls have been working on yourselves, but I'm new to this. How do you make him scared to lose you? I can't really, you have to be better than anyone else who he is pursuing, basically. Most men aren't afraid to lose another woman, because just like he got you to be a dummy, he can find 20 more dummies. So he's probably not going to be afraid to lose you. You need to be so fiercely afraid to lose yourself that you don't care what he does. You don't care what he says. Mickey, I'm struggling to put on some weight and I'm tall. What would I suggest? Miss Bertine, you want to know how to gain weight? Eat you some biscuits and gravy in the morning. Beans and cornbread with fried chicken. Go to Popeyes every day at lunch. Get you that chicken sandwich. Then you need to eat about 4 strawberry shakes a day. And you'll gain weight in no time. Candy, sugar, fat. There you go. It's pretty easy. How many children do I think is the limit before it's not worth the bag? At this point, I want somebody who has older children. So the number really doesn't matter, but I want them to be older than my children. You have a question about self-confidence. Would I cut off a friend that I've known for 5 years that forgot your 21st birthday and that you talk to regularly? Keep making? Oh, heck yes. I feel very passionate about that. Birthdays, holidays are real big to me. So if you forget my birthday or you neglect to get me a gift or, yeah, that's a major no-no for me. So that's just me. I'm emotional. Don't listen to me. I just happen to like real relationships with real people and not computer bots. Just saying. So if somebody in my real life didn't want to participate and be happy at the fact that I survived out of all the 88 billion other sperm, yeah, pretty much. Hey, Eat, Pray, Level Up. You don't want to leave him. Hopefully what? You don't want to leave him? Hopefully he gets rich. Do I reach out to him or do I wait for him to reach out to me? I wait for them to reach out to me. Would I play stepmother for a potential? Never. Do you know how many children I have, baby? I'm not playing stepmother to nobody. Those are your kids. I don't give a... What? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. But he better treat mine like some kings over here. Your children have a mother, and unless she died. If she died or something like that, then yes, I would help, and do all of that. But would I, if they had a mom? No. Even if you don't have kids, they have a mama. That's not your responsibility. If I didn't have kids, if I didn't have children, I wouldn't even entertain somebody with children. Just saying. Do I recommend dating boys your age at your school? You've never dated anyone. Should I get experience before I get serious and married? Yes. Somebody just posted in my group today. Eat, Pray, Level Up. Let me read you the post. Kind of ticked me off. Because again, people are feeding our little babies the bull crap. And it's the internet that's going to have y'all continuing to lose. Let's listen. She posted, and it was a tweet from a girl named Danae. And she says, you're 20 and your man is also 20, both in university and working part-time jobs that aren't up to par in regards to cash, but social media has bullied you into thinking that he has to spend thousands on you to show you he really loves you. So you leave, ? I'm sick. Then she said, to anyone that's upset with this tweet, personally, I'd rather build with someone who I know we both might not be where we want to be right now, but where we are going is so much more fruitful. There's beauty in the process. So that last tweet was some bull crap. Yes, it was some bull crap. But if you are talking about boys at my school, that means you are super young. That means that nobody's really taking you seriously anyway. Quite honestly, if you are young enough to be concerned with the boys and school, nobody is really considering you for a lifelong partnership. Just saying, because you're too young. No, you should not be building with somebody. No, you should not be, waiting on his potential outcome. But look at Mackenzie Bezos. Look at Michelle Obama. You know when a man has potential. You know when a man is a provider. If a man provides with his little, he's definitely going to provide with his lot. I am not, I repeat, for all the chapstick back road people, chapstick back road or whatever you guys want to call them. I repeat, and I would never advocate for someone, Vanessa Bryant, yes. I would never advocate for someone building with anybody. Y'all know I don't believe in that crap. But if you're 20, you should be dating as many people as you can. Because think about this, and this is what I said to her on the post. If you don't date anyone, you will never have any experience with a man. So you're going to drop the bag anyway. You're going to drop the bag anyway when you do get it, if you do get a potential man, because you ain't going to know what to do with it. Duh. You're not even going to know what to do. Get experience. Get experience. Know and recognize I knew somebody was going to ask this. Know and recognize that you're young and you have your full life ahead of you. So be young while you can. Be young while you can. Don't wait too long, because you just have a small little window, baby. Somebody asked a really good question. What if he is in med school, so you definitely know he will have money? That's not a guarantee. Just because somebody's in med school doesn't mean they're going to have money, Miss Pretty 518. You don't date for potential. I need to be dating somebody who just got his certification as a doctor. That's the one I want. I don't care about no med school. What if he died before he get done with med school? Then you're going to be looking stupid. That's like dating somebody who's a college athlete. They don't have money. There's no guarantee that he's going to be in go pro. So why would you do that? You wasting your own life waiting and hoping on what he gonna do. Again, not every bag needs securing. Not every bag needs securing. If he don't have a bag, you can't secure what he don't have. How about that? He don't even have a bag. You need to be with somebody who has money. Just saying. Well, I'm 29 now, so I don't want to waste my 30s. Good job. Most doctors make crappy husbands. I believe you. Like the video. Don't forget to like the video. I want to experience in the dating world, but I am very conservative. I am in a very conservative household. How do these children, I specifically said, YouTube God, Mr. Algorithm. That's me and you, Mr. Algorithm. I specifically said that this video is not for children. Why do you keep putting these children in my chat? Get out of here, babies. If you live with your parents, this video is probably not for you if you live with your mom and dad. Do you guys love my patience? Put a high five if you love my patience this evening. Haha. How long? How long should, what? How long you should know the POT before using damsel? I'm always a damsel from day one. Mickey, my man didn't get me the diamond necklace I asked for Valentine's Day. What should I do? Do to milk the situation? It ain't Valentine's Day. Wait till Friday. Lord. The man might have been wanting to surprise you and you jumping the gun. Valentine's Day is Friday. How you know he didn't get it for you? Girl, you can't milk it. If you told him, listen, ain't no milking, there's no, y'all need to get over that milking the situation. How can I make him pay? If I told you, hey, Bobby, hey, Bobby, I would like a diamond necklace for Valentine's Day. And he didn't get it for you. Guess what that means? Guess what? He didn't get it. Leave him. If it's that much of a deal breaker, leave him. I'm not trying to finesse again. Not all bags are worth securing. I may be coming from a different position than some of you because, again, I've already had money. So it's not about, it is about money. Don't get me wrong. It is about money, but I'm not so desperate and hard up for a diamond necklace that, I would be like, oh, what can I do to convince him? If he don't want to get you a diamond necklace, you have a choice to make, baby. You have a choice to make. Are we still going to get lives this weekend? Because I know you'll be busy. Then, so you answered your question. Gonna say no. Miss Ma'am, I am booked literally all week. Y'all might get a 10-minute live video, maybe. Mickey, what do I think of young guys, not your type, own business, summer house and apartment, but he's 30 and you're 29, he's too young, what do you think? Nope, I date people my own age. I don't think that's too young. Age doesn't have anything to do with it, in my opinion. I also just did that video about age gap relationships, and I do not believe that you have to be in a super duper way age gap of a relationship. I don't. I really want at least $6,000 after bills. So I want a man that makes $400,000 a year. Okay, what's your plan? What's your plan to make that happen? My dude died at 28. I'm 29. He was already taking care of me, but oh well, have to move on and start over. Dang, my dude died and this girl said, oh well. Y'all call me savage. That's pretty dang savage. He died and the girl said, oh well. Good Lord. Mickey, am I doing a big wedding? Yes. It's going to be a very much bigger wedding than the one I had before. Yes, ma'am. What's my vibration today? What does that mean? I don't know. What do you mean by that? I seem more compassionate in my latest videos. Thank you. I seem sad? No, I'm just very tired. I've had a lot of dates. Pastor's been dating. I'm busy, y'all. Good Lord. I have been super busy. I look sad. Well, let me go. Let me go then, since I look sad. All right. Thank you. If he has 2 kids with 2 different women, should I give him a chance? Miss Michaela would like to know, should she sign up to be baby mama number 3? How do you feel about that, Miss Michaela? Does he have enough money for 3 separate households plus his own household? Dating and planning a wedding, do tell. I mean, that's pretty much it. You just told it. Nothing else to tell. Miss Marie Allen. Miss Candy Pinkheart said, why y'all on her energy? Dang, she talking, ain't she? That's why she not going to have long lives, because y'all drift off. No. So back to what I was saying. I'm getting sleepy, basically. But okay, Miss Bahia has become upset in the comments. So before I go, let's address. Must be time to go. Sorry. She says that Miss Bahia says, trust me, I'm no pick me. My man takes care of everything and took care of me all the way up until stage 4 cancer. But y'all are calling me a pick me for not wanting to leave him. I never called you a pick me. I'm pretty sure somebody in the comments may have said that. But if you want to leave him and he's not doing what, yeah, I know. But if you want to leave him because he's not doing what you want him to do, then you should leave him. That's just my whole point. I don't think you should stay with someone just because he stayed with you through cancer. So he didn't have to. And it's good of him to do that, but that's not something that he had to do. And you're not obligated to stay with him because of that. The point of this video was, all bags are not worth securing. At some point, you have to have some sort of standards. A lot of people will say, well, I gave it up for free, so at least I should give it up and get paid for it. Or some people will say, well, you know, I was in an abusive relationship before and I wasn't getting paid, so at least now I'm getting paid. I really don't think that you should have to put up with any sort of treatment that you don't necessarily want. I don't feel like you should have to put up with more than you're willing to just to say you have money, basically. He is doing what I want. As I said, he takes care of me. He's an awesome man, so you're not settling. Okay, well then stay. Right. I thought you said, oh, I'm sorry, I can't even scroll back up to what you said, but I thought you said that you wanted to leave. Maybe I missed it. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all banging in the comments. I don't know what happened. Sorry. Stay with him. If you want to stay with him, then stay with him. Would it be wrong to find different men for different needs, women for different needs? So I would say no. What if you're the type of woman who is never satisfied? Like, even the men that spend, I don't care about them. They don't care about you either. So I think you're even. Just being honest, they probably don't care about you either. So it's probably pretty even. The thing is that unmet needs will be shown outwards through passive aggressiveness, bitterness, anger at some point, even though someone did great for you. Are you really happy emotionally now? I don't know. Basically, have standards. You should basically have standards. You should say, okay, I'm willing to deal with this, because there has to be some sort of compromise, right? You have to be willing to say, okay, I am, you know, the goal is the money. The goal is always the money. But if this man goes to jail for murder, if this man is evil, if this man tries to hurt me or my children, if this man is involved in a rape or something, or if this man is crazy or doing things that are illegal, or a drug addict or something, there has to be something in you that says, hey, I'm not willing to deal with this. You know, I'm not willing to, you know, I'm not willing to put up with just any and everything just so this man can give me my rent money this month. There has to be some sort of cutoff, basically. Yeah, I'm not willing. I don't put up with a lot of stuff. Just saying. Yeah, some people do. I have had or seen a lot of questions on other channels, and I'm like, what? And the answer is usually, hey, just don't get your money, girl. Make sure you get your money. And I'm like, that wouldn't be my answer. Just saying, I'm not going to do any and everything to get rich. Nope. What do I think would be a productive way for a young woman should be doing in the summertime? If you're a young woman in the summertime, you need to be dating. You need to be going on a date every single day. Every day. Every single day. Yeah, some people are, willing to be called racist names, and I'm just not. Yes, every day. I was going out every day when I was building my roster, every day with 3 children. If you're a single woman, you have no reason not to be going out every day. I'll ask you, what are your goals? If you're not going out every day, then you're not maximizing your opportunities to achieve those goals. Just saying. Oh, Miss Bahia was saying this is a medical school student and he doesn't really have any money, and she wants a man that has money. Oh, that's it. I remember. Again, I'm not staying with nobody who has potential, because he's not gonna make it. I mean, he's not guaranteed to make it. I'm sorry. Thank you, Miss Michaela. How do I meet so many people where they can ask you out for a date every day? So I don't meet them all on the same day, but I go out often, and men come up to me, men are attracted to me, ask me out on dates. And if you go out enough times, you'll be asked out on enough dates. And sometimes you'll have so many dates that you're like this. And then people are DMing you 50, 100,000 times about, when are you doing the live? When are you going 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 live? Yeah. So there you go. You shouldn't go to the gym and meet a man, Monique. Men at the gym are working out. They're probably not looking at women. Trump 2020. Hey, Trump 2020. That's real relevant. Hello. Is it best to meet successful men during the day versus the night? Well, I've heard that successful men only go out at night and they never go out during the day. So you'll never meet a successful man during the day. Don't even try it. Jessica, don't you dare try to meet a rich man during the day. How y'all know daytime is best? How you know? How you know the daytime is best? So you telling me that rich men don't go out at night? Y'all saying rich men don't go out at night. Based on what statistic? Here we go. Yep. You know why you hear conflicting messages? Because nobody can tell you when a rich man is going to go out. They can go out whenever they want to. What you mean? Don't you go out whenever you want to? Just because I have money doesn't mean, oh, it's nighttime, let me stay in the house. Oh my God, I can't go outside. Do you see what? Do that make sense? You can find a rich man day, night, in the middle, at lunch, all over. Rich people ride the subways. Okay. See, you guys were saying I was in a mood. Well, I guess that's over. Would I ever go to a club alone? Well, baby, when I was going to the club, I did go by myself, but this was another time. Would I go out to a club alone in 2020? No, ma'am, because there's people that get kidnapped. People get kidnapped today right off the street with cameras everywhere. So, no, I'm not going to do that. Shouldn't go to a club anyway, unless you're like 18. Just want to test it out. Sing them a song? Yeah. Clubs are really good places to meet sugar daddies, actually. They may not be you know, blue collar, or there probably will be blue collar workers, but you know, you can meet a sugar daddy at the club. I'm not gonna tell you how I know that, just saying. You can't meet somebody in the darkness? I can. These women are looking in all the wrong places. Even if you meet a rich man, they still would not know how to get his attention. Really, Miss Sweet Lie, Sweetly? Yeah, gonna have to agree with you. Gonna have to agree with you. See what I'm saying? You see how I said the internet is a non-world, and how you really shouldn't take the opinions of people that are on the internet very seriously, because you have people who tell you to go to restaurants. Just go to a restaurant. You'll find your rich man there. Okay, so here, everybody wants to know the secret. I'm gonna tell you this secret. Everybody shh, quiet in the church. I'm gonna tell you the secret, then I gotta go. This is how and where and when you're gonna meet a rich man, okay? Rich men only go out on Wednesday afternoons at 1:14 p.m. They all go to Ruth Chris. They all, wear suits and ties, and they all have nice watches. 1:14 p.m. on Wednesdays only. It's the only opportunity you'll ever have to meet a rich man. So, thank you guys for watching this video. All bags do not need securing. You should have some sort of standard. Don't put up with any and everything just to get some money. Because if you do that, you will hate the day that you do that. Trust me. Make sure that you set the standard first and maintain it throughout the relationship and interaction with this guy. So I have done 6,511 videos for you guys over the past 2 weeks. Pastor is tired. I have been getting to a couple of bags, and I have a few more to go. I'm going to be busy, a little tied up with the heavy hitters this week. So not going to be available. Probably going to be posting some pre-recorded videos. I may have a few opportunities to be live, but there are 785,000 million videos on my channel for you to enjoy. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Small talk or simple lines. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to share the video. And that's it. Lipstick name. Let's go over that. This is from Sephora. My little Sephora lippy. I'm not going to tell you this name of this. Wait for Pretty Privileged Cosmetics. Coming soon. Ooh, y'all, coming soon. I'm so excited for Pretty Privileged Cosmetics. You guys just don't even know how excited I am for Pretty Privileged Cosmetics. Get your coins together. Get your coins together. Because we're going to have lashes and lips, some combos, couple of little twofers for you guys. I'm excited. So I've been working on the launch as well as going on dates and doing 100 YouTube videos and working real estate business and. So I've been a little busy. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like the video on your way out. Subscribe to my channel. I'm Michaela Pink, and that's what I think.